Welcome to 5 Minutes of Peace, a time for you to reflect, recharge, and renew. 5 minutes to awaken something within yourself. Created by thepeaceroom.love. On today's episode, we have a special guest for you. Please enjoy.
Hi, thank you. There is an underlying theme that I try to transform one person's life each day. That's my mission, that's my goal. So I either do that because someone may have watched one of my movies, or maybe they're working for me, or maybe I give them a piece of pocket art, or maybe they've watched one of my videos. It doesn't matter. It's about transforming one person's life for the better each day. And that's the thing that I think I recognized so crucially as a mother. Actually, everything I said to my child was going to affect her, was going to bring back a memory in the future or whatever it was. And I realized that the power of our words is beyond anything we could imagine. And if we start to think about words as a medicine, it's amazing how quickly we can start to heal others and heal ourselves. One of the exercises I have is called cabinet cleanse. So if you imagine in your brain, you've got these filing cabinets and you decide what they are to you. So for example, I know mine are, I'm a dog mummy, which by the way is always funny that I put that first. My daughter does have a comment on that. Dog mummy, mother, director, let's go butterfly doula. Let's think about all of the cabinets that I have. And then within them, I think about what's structured within them. Because when you think about what you've got on, we can feel totally overwhelmed. So as a creative, I know when I'm literally going to that cabinet that is to write my book, that's what I focus on. Because we're also taught to multitask a lot. And actually, I believe in monotasking. I believe in finding that one thing and not saying, oh, I'm so successful because I've done so much today and I'm exhausted. Actually, I think of it as the opposite. And so there are a mixture of ways of getting clarity on what we're doing. I wanted a modality with which to teach my medicine with words, and butterflies kept appearing in my world. And I was given this opportunity to become a butterfly doula, which means that you are literally there from the beginning, the eggs on the milkweed, the whole process, all the way to releasing them. And so I felt a huge privilege that I got to have this process, but connecting it to us as humans, a metamorphosis, every stage, how does that connect to us? What does that look like? Was life-changing for me. I'm very fortunate. I put out into the world that I wanted to run retreats. And what I mean by that is in my head, I thought I put it all together and I'm part of it. And sometimes you have to have an attempt at something and try it to realize what you don't want to do. So actually, I realized I don't want to run the retreat. It's a bit like being a producer. I actually just like being the director. And I like just running my workshops and being featured at these retreats. And I was approached by this wonderful lady in England who's a nutritionist. She has a beautiful venue in Lincolnshire. And she said, would you be featured as Medicine with Words for the 3 days and help us reset? And I was just blown away by the offer. So again, when you start really working out what you exactly want, it's amazing the clarity that you get. It's a beautiful venue. Everybody that'll be coming, there's a variety of ages, will in their head, because it's called reset, understand that they are coming there to reset themselves from a physical aspect, emotional aspect. I give people practical tools to take back into their everyday life, because it's all well and good coming to this beautiful venue, being fed well, having that time out, nobody bothering you, but actually you need to be able to take that back into your everyday life. So that's my plan for those 3 days. I find other people that have got a similar mentality, going to those events, people that I already know work in that space, and it really is naturally progressing and building. Again, no expectations. I'm not in a rush. I believe that this is the right thing. Even this morning, I've been approached by someone who said, I think there's something else. There's another angle of something that people would like from you. And I'm like, I like it. I'm going to work on that too. So I'm very organic with my growth. Again, just like a butterfly. You don't suddenly go, I want to shed this layer now. It happens when it's time. Thanks for having me. My websites are medicinewithwords.com. My Instagram handles are at medicinewithwords and at Elizabeth_B_T. I feel very honored that that's how people can find me. Thank you. You take care.
Thank you for listening, and thank yourself for taking 5 minutes of peace. If you would like to know more about the Peace Room and our Reiki treatments, crystal healings, and workshops, go to www.thepeaceroom.love. This episode is brought to you by White Cloud Coffee Roasters, where every bean tells a story of adventure and passion. Nestled in the heart of Idaho's mountain wilderness, White Cloud has been mastering the craft of coffee for more than 38 years, bringing the spirit of the outdoors into every cup. Discover the difference in their premium beans, meticulously roasted to capture the essence of the mountains. From robust, full-bodied classics to creative flavored blends, White Cloud coffees are designed for you to appreciate the subtleties of premium coffee. Now, listeners of our podcast can get an exclusive 10% discount. Just use the promo code CREATIVITY at checkout. Visit whitecloudcoffee.com and use the code CREATIVITY for your 10% discount. Start your adventure today. Journey to whitecloudcoffee.com.